That is all coming up next week. I'm back with our roundtable, calling a little audible here. We were going to move on to Lance Armstrong, but everyone had so much more to say about guns. So let's stick with that. And Peggy, just as we were going to commercial, you were saying, warning the president against something.
Yeah, two things I'd like to say. One is that people are buying guns like crazy now, not because they're nutty, not because they're angry, but because I really think they fear their country is falling apart. It's defensive, and it's something that I think we all have to be talking about. There's so much anxiety out in America. And they also fear their government. Second thing, I guess, connected to that, leave gun control and gun reform issues in the Congress of the United States. The president should not be issuing executive orders in this area. It would really be unwise, and it will cause great problems, I would think.
George, among other things, I'm a member of the Sons of the American Revolution, so I obviously support the Second Amendment, but we do need to take some action here. We do need to look at this comprehensively with regard to mentally ill. We need to eliminate the loopholes with regard to checks. We need to look at large magazine ammunition. And, you know, it's hard for me to see how a sportsman needs to go hunting with an assault weapon, okay? But we need to move prudently here. I do agree that this is a charged issue, and that the president would need to be very, very careful about anything he would try to do.
But Paul, it seems that the White House believes if the president doesn't move quickly, nothing's going to happen.
That's right. This is the moment, and he certainly has to be seen to be doing something. And by the way, it is crazy to be out there buying guns right now. If people are afraid, you know, the reality of life in America is that it's safer than it's been in decades. Well, if we walk out of the studio and walk through Manhattan, your chances of getting mugged are less than they've been since, I don't know, 1960. I mean, this is an odd thing. This is a mental state, not about the reality of America. No. Let me say the big revelation here has been, we've realized that I didn't know, that the NRA is no longer about gun owners. It's actually representing the firearms industry. And that's something we've learned. So there's big
because the gun owners are supporting a lot of these proposals coming from Vice President Biden. 20 seconds left.
You know, it's always safe to bet against gun control. The passions disappear. The NRA is always there. There's something that may be different this time. Gabby Giffords has started. She's going to raise a lot of money. The principal owner of my company, Mr. Bloomberg, has got deep pockets, I am told. They're going to spend a lot of money, and you have to wage a campaign. And you have to take on the NRA, and that could happen this time.
And the Newtown families are coming out tomorrow with a proposal as well. Thank you all very much. That was terrific.
You.
And now we honor our fellow Americans who serve and sacrifice. This week, the Pentagon released the name of one soldier killed in Afghanistan. And finally, your voice this week. Tina Jo Evans asks, George, no updates on Robin. Sure do miss that girl. Any idea when she's coming back yet? We are praying it will be real soon, Tina. Robin has been getting stronger every day. She passed that 100-day mark from her bone marrow transplant with flying colors. And we're going to have some news about her recovery straight from Robin herself, live on GMA tomorrow. Keep your fingers crossed. If you have a question, send it in on Twitter at @GStephanopoulos. And Paul Krugman is sticking around to answer your tweets for this week's Web Extra. That's all for us today. Thanks for sharing part of your Sunday with us. Check out World News with David Muir tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow on GMA.